Hi, this is Dan Wheeler with DBHS Techno. In this video, I want to show you how to create an assignment in Google Classroom so that each student gets an individual copy of the assignment that they can edit and then turn in through Google Classroom. So right now we're looking at a test class that I've created from a teacher standpoint, and I want to post an assignment so that each kid gets a copy. So the first thing what you want to do is make sure that you have the actual original assignment template that you want to copy for your students. So I'm in Google Drive, and I'm going to go to New Google Doc and just make a test assignment. Um, the way Google Classroom works with Google Drive items is so great, and it's my favorite feature of Google Classroom. The way that it creates a turn in button, and it really facilitates the workflow back and forth from student to teacher. It's very seamless and very effective. So I'm going to create a Google Doc and call it test assignment. And I'm going to leave a little instructions for my students. Instructions. Answer each of the following questions in complete sentences. I usually make my instructions in bold, and then I will instruct students, please unbold your answers. That way it's easy to see what the question is and what the student answers are when you're grading. So I'll usually say number one, answer this question. Number two, answer this question, etc., etc. You get the idea. And the cool thing is once you create these assignment templates in your Drive, they're always there and you can reuse them, modify them. And so I've been using Google Classroom for the last year and a half, and I've built all of my curriculum inside of Google Drive, and I've got lots of assignment templates and lots of presentations and things that I've shared with my students. So I've got my test assignment. It's now here in my Drive, and I'm ready to then make copies for each of my students so that they can edit it. So I'm going to go back into Google Classroom. I'm going to click the plus sign at the bottom, and I'm going to create an assignment. I'll call this test assignment. You can add a few more a little description there if you want, but I usually don't. Choose a due date. I'm going to make this due Wednesday. I'm going to make it due at 2:30 p.m. Save. You can toggle between your classes here. You can make copies for this assignment for all of your kids in all of your classes, or you can just choose one class. So I'm only going to do this assignment for my test class. And now you got to go find the assignment template in your Drive. So click on the Google Drive icon. You can either search for it in the search box if your Drive is really unruly, or if you know exactly where you placed it, you can just select it, click Add, and then the magic button is here on the right. You got three options. Student can view file. So this would be if you wanted to share this assignment, but kids can only view it. Students can edit. This means all of your kids can edit this same Google Doc, which I do not recommend using very often because I can't think of too many applications where this would be beneficial. Most of the time when you have 30 kids or more trying to edit the same document, it gets really crazy. But the magic when I say is the make a copy for each student option. It will actually create a copy with the student's name, and each kid can then edit their own copy. Click Assign, and instead of running 150 copies on the copy machine, you've now made a copy of a virtual document for all of your kids. So I'm going to switch over to the student view really quick and refresh my page so you can see what this looks like from the student perspective. I'm a student in the test class. I just got a test assignment. I can open it. If I have questions for my teacher, I can add a little comment and the teacher can see it. But notice it creates the document and it adds my name at the end. My name is I'm a student. So I can open it. I can see the instructions. I can answer my questions, and because my teacher told me to unbold my response, I will unbold my response. I'm answering the question here. I'm not bolding my response. Here's my second response. And then when I'm ready to turn in, there's a big turn in button up top. Turn in. It'll say something like, "Are you sure you want to turn this in?" Turn it in. And it says done. Okay. I can even leave a little note for my teacher. I'm finished. I'm not sure about number 2, but I did my best. Post a little comment. This is also a really cool feature because I can leave comments back to the students, and it's a great way to communicate. So now I'm going to go back to the teacher view. Okay, notice it says 1 done. I can click on it, and it'll show you I'm a student has turned in the assignment and left a little note. I actually like to click on I'm a student's name over here on the left, and it pulls up the note, and I can write back, no worries, I'm a student, you did great. I can click on I'm a student's work to look at it, make sure she did it appropriately. There's I'm a student's responses. Sometimes if they get it wrong, I might highlight it and color it red. Highlight it red. Or highlight the number it red. And then another thing I like to do is make a little note in the assignment. So maybe instead of you did great, I could say you missed number 2. Please correct. Okay. You can then give I'm a student a grade. You got an 85, or actually you got a 50 because you missed number 2. Once you're ready, you can click return, because right now the assignment is just saved, the grade's just saved, but you haven't actually returned it to the kid. So from a teacher standpoint, you have to return it to the student. That also toggles the editing rights on and off. When a kid turns in an assignment, they lose the editing rights to their document. As a teacher, once you finish grading and you return it to the student then can see the grade on the assignment. Got a 50. I can edit it and resubmit if I want to make corrections, and we can continue this process back and forth. So overall, it's a super cool way to navigate the workflow of an assignment from teacher to student, student back to teacher. And hopefully you found this video helpful. As always, please call, email, or visit our website if you got any questions. We love Google Classroom, and we love helping teachers learn to use it. Thanks.